Tell me about your art. Where did you start? Where is your heart?
All right, y'all, we are here in Reston, Virginia at the Tephra Arts Festival. We're here with my first interviewee, the amazing Jackson Stewart. Let's get into his leatherwork real quick, just so y'all kind of see what's coming up on the episode. So Jackson, tell us about your art.
For the most part, my artwork is Western tooling. All of my tooling, you can see here, is all hand-tooled leather. We first draw the pattern out with a pencil, usually drawn straight on the leather, so I'll put in the pattern that way, and then cut, hammer, tool. There's many different ways, tools that I use and processes I use to push down the backgrounds, leave the foregrounds up. You get a 3D image. Customized for
And
each person has different designs.
I was wondering how this happened, because I was like, are you carving the leather? But you said you're pressing down.
Yeah, so I'm not cutting anything away. While the leather is wet, I'm able to compress certain areas, and it's just with each of my tools are about 1/4 inch in size, and I'm pushing different areas down and leaving other areas up just to be able to create this 3D image.
That is so cool. I'm zooming in for the people.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and so each person, they'll tell me if they want a certain kind of flower or a certain type of image or whatever design they want, and that's
Like
what
this
we build.
bass. And so you colored on this one. So is that like a special leather paint then?
Just a high pigment acrylic paint.
Okay.
There are some generic ones that I can use, but for the most part, it's a leather designed for working with leather. And a few different finishes I put on top of that to protect it so the paint doesn't wear off when it's in people's pockets and stuff like that.
Exactly. Now you seem pretty young. So how long have you been doing this to where you're so good at it? My God.
I've been 3 or 4 years ago started a saddle shop doing saddle repairs.
Mm-hmm.
A little while after that, started working with tooling, and for me, it's not so much about the years; it's about the hours. For the most part,
right. 10,000 hours, you're a master, right? Isn't that what
nowhere
they
near
say?
that. But as far as I work 12 to 14 hours a day, and
Wow.
every night tooling and working on the artwork and just improving as much as possible. So for anybody who wants to get into something, all that matters is that you do it as much as you possibly can.
So how long have you been doing art shows?
I started coming to more of the art craft festivals about a year ago. I wanted to kind of get my work to a level that I'm willing to put out there and be proud of what things are looking like.
Yeah.
So I believe a lot in just having your stuff at a quality level that when you go to charge somebody for it, they are somebody who's put the work in to deserve to be supported. So
that's right.
There's a time and a place for helping people out who are getting started, but in my opinion, it's not really with your wallet. You should be helping them out with
knowledge,
just giving them advice and pointing everybody in the right direction, or just to pat on the back and saying, "Hey, try harder," and we'll see you in a little while, because I definitely don't want to ever give anybody falsehoods, just point them at the right direction there.
Okay, and so what made you want to start doing, how did you find out that this was an avenue that you could possibly go down?
I've seen tooled leather for a long time and admired it. And,
at art shows, or?
Just online usually,
okay.
And at a few little items that I've seen in person, and just really admired what it looks like. And I've done things from wood carving, many different forms of crafting, craftsmanship, but this one appealed to me, and when my first son was born, I needed something to do. I needed something to spend some time doing, just kind of keep my mind, doing things of my own too. And so after he went to bed, and at that point, my wife was going to bed early and just kind of doing that thing. And so I would go out to my shop and mess around and practice, and that started my current routine, which is about 6:30 p.m. to midnight every night. So now now I'm full time with this, so it's 7 a.m. to midnight instead of 7 p.m. So now I can other than when I'm hanging out with the kids or going to a show, I'm in the shop at home working, and
cool.
Just most important thing as far as running the business is having product and building things. And
that's right.
If you aren't building something, you don't have anything to sell. So
that's true. So did you just Did you always come to art shows? How did you know this would be an avenue for you instead of like doing
One
it
point it
online
was
or
time
something?
to try to make some money, so just do some research.
Okay, come on, research.
Ask different.
Hi.
You
There we
go start at the farmers market, and you move up and you move up.
Yep, that's where I stopped. I just did my first booth at a farmer's market, and
Yeah.
I made $750 bucks.
Yeah, you got to start somewhere. So you just kind of start with the little stuff and build up from there until
Yes.
like I said, the information is out there. It's not
It's not hidden anymore.
Yeah, it's not hard to get a bit slice and get shirts. All that stuff are easy to do and
Yeah.
very straightforward. And nobody can't do it, so you just kind of get your info out there and go out and get started.
Yeah, we're about your eye. Every story shines. It's a work of art. Yeah, we're about your art. Every story shines. It's a work of art.
Did I tell you that I did not go to school for this and I barely know what I'm doing? So I'm just winging it.
Yeah, we're about your art. Every story shines. It's a work of art.